It's recording now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the official part of the day, and thank you so much for coming along and supporting our wonderful school. You can see we have lots of VIPs here, but the most important people are our children, our kids, and the type of education that we're giving them. And let me tell you, there's a gentleman now running our school who I believe is the best in the game. His name is Greg Jones. He's our principal. Please put your hands together for him.
Well, first let me say what a wonderful turnout of the Mona Vale community today. It's great to see so many ex-students, parents, teachers in the school grounds. And doesn't the school look beautiful? Just wonderful. Thank you to everyone who this last month helped get Mona Vale looking so great. Look, it's a wonderful day in the school's history. From a humble beginning at Vale Public School around the early 1890s, moving then to Park Street, Mona Vale in 1906, then to Waratah Street in 1912, opening with 87 students in 2 classrooms 100 years ago, to today with nearly 900 students, 70 teachers and 700 families. Haven't we come a long way? I'd like to acknowledge we have some very special guests with us today that have supported the school for a long, long time. I'd like to welcome Bronwyn Bishop, the member for McKellar. Thank you, Bronwyn, for coming. Rob Stokes, the member for Pittwater, who's a strong supporter of public education and Mona Vale Public School. Well done, Rob. Thank you. Harvey Rhodes, the current mayor, and I still believe mayor for 9 more days, Harvey. Now, Harvey has a long history. He actually taught me at Narrabeen Boys. And I said, maybe that's the reason I can speak well. I'm not sure about my spelling, Harvey, but my oracy's pretty good. You're a great orator. Louise Anderson, the president of our PNC. Jane Simmons, the regional director of Northern Sydney region. Thank you very much for Jane for coming. Dean White, the director of schools for the Peninsula Schools. I'd also like at this point to a very special thank you to Julie Boddy. Now, today has been one massive exercise. In 2000, Sydney had SOCOG. In 2012, I had MOCOG, and Julie was the head of that. And I'd have to say, if Julie was around in 2000 organising, we wouldn't have needed the Sydney Organising Committee. If you'd give Julie Boddy a wonderful round of applause. 18 months of work. Well done. There are today 300 volunteers running the event today, and that's a testament to the community engagement in this school. So thank you to every one of those mums, dads, grandparents and students that are volunteers here today. Thank you very much. I'd like to also thank Gus Warland for being our MC today. And when I turned up this morning, I said, Gus, what did you think about last night? He said, Jonesy, both of those tries were good. And I'll be saying that on Monday on my show. So thank you, Gus. I'm pleased with that. An event like this takes an enormous amount of organisation, but it's wonderful to see our community become involved. The Commonwealth Bank are our platinum sponsors, and when Commonwealth Bank say can, they do mean it because they did. So thank you very much to the Commonwealth Bank for their platinum sponsorship of our event today. Our gold sponsors, Pittwater RSL, who are always supporting local schools and local events. Forest Coach Lines, who are always giving up their time to their local community. And MLC Planning, thank you for being gold sponsors. And our silver sponsors, of course, are our Mona Vale Chamber of Commerce and Flip Flops. Thank you very much for your support. I'm going to say tonight at the reunion dinner that days like this are about remembering, about thinking what great things we did in the past and looking with optimism to the future. I look with this community to a great future for our Mona Vale students. Thank you very much. I'd like to call on Max Stevenson and Jasmine Lang to acknowledge country.
We acknowledge the cultural and spiritual ties of the Greenguy people on the land on which our school is situated.
I'll caught up in a moment. I'd like to invite our local member Rob Stokes to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, including my parliamentary colleague and friend, the Honourable Bronwyn Bishop, member for Mackellar, our wonderful Mayor of Pittwater, Councillor Harvey Rose, and Harvey, at this, which is probably one of your last official functions as our Mayor, thank you so much for your service to our community. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an incredible, incredible community occasion. A truly momentous historical occasion in the history of Pittwater. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if we were ever to look for the heart of Pittwater, we need look no further than Mona Vale Public School. Because the history of this school is entwined with the history of our district. This school has grown with our community, it has rejoiced with our community, it has suffered with our community, it has gone through everything that our local families have gone through, and it has helped to build and forge this wonderful community in this wonderful part of New South Wales and of Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go down to the cenotaph at Mona Vale Village Park, the same names you see there of sacrifice to our country are the same names you see on the roll of Mona Vale Public School. When you go into the local churches and look at the birth registry, at the marriage registry, the same names you see there are the names you see on the roll of Mona Vale Public School. This school is Pittwater, and Pittwater is this school. It's that important to who we are, and it's that defining of our community. I just want to give actually two examples. Not only is our wonderful principal, Mr. Greg Jones, himself a former student of this school, which says an awful lot in itself, but I just want to pick for a moment, if I may, on one of our wonderful school captains, Max. Because not only is Max a school captain here at Mona Vale Public School, but his mum, Mrs. Stevenson, is a teacher here at Mona Vale Public School and was herself a student at Mona Vale Public School. Not only that, her sister-in-law is here today serving us as one of the police officers here serving our district. And her dad, Chris Boss, not only is a life member of Mona Vale Surf Club, but he's himself a former student of Mona Vale Public School. That's just one of the hundreds and hundreds of family stories that go up to make this community. And in closing, I just wanted to thank all the parents who have put in so much work to make today a success. Those organisers have already been thanked, people like Gus Warland and Julie Boddy and Jackie behind me, so many parents who have put in so much effort over a year or more. But I also wanted to particularly thank the staff and former staff of this school, as well as particularly Mr. Richard Hoskins, OAM, who has served this school over 3 decades as principal, and also Miss Bev Lewis, who has put in so much work as part of this centenary celebrations, and also as a former staff member and student at the school. So on that note, this school has a wonderful past and a wonderful future, and we're seeing a new history being forged here today by the students behind me. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rob. We're going to now sing our school song with our choir, so if you'd like to, our choir would like to stand. Thank you, Mr. Warby.
Now that was our choir. Now we have to get you guys to sing along as well. Clean those pipes, ladies and gentlemen. Get the food out of your gob and let's sing a big happy birthday to our school where our students go and have so much fun and learn so much. Are you ready? We're going to go it twice through. So the first time, just get yourself organised. Don't be shy, rip and tear. Let's go. Happy birthday.
To you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday Mona Vale, happy birthday to you. Let's hear it, guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday Mona Vale, happy birthday to you. Hip!
Hooray! Hooray! Thank you very much. Now, you can probably see just down here to the left of the stage, the right of the stage as you're looking, the 100-year cake, which was under a little bit of pressure, me delivering that this morning from that building to there. I was thinking, no doubt I'm going to muck it up. But it got there, and we've got the oldest student ever here from Mona Vale, and we also have the youngest student, and they're going to cut the cake together. Please put your hands together for Elisa and Jem. Now, please come round. It's a photo opportunity, as you say. This is our wedding moment. Just fly straight through that zero, Jem.
Sorry.
Here it goes. Our oldest and youngest student, 91 and 5. Don't look a day over 80, Jim. Looking good, champ. Thank you. Pleasure, mate. And that cake is going to be on sale, ladies and gentlemen. $2 a slice. I must admit I had a little nibble on it as they were making it. The spare bit. And it tastes very, very nice. So that cake will now be put into slices and back to the canteen where there's lots of yummy gluten-free, the cake, lots of yummy vegetarian options there, and make sure you eat lots and lots of stuff today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that comes to an end of the official part of the ceremony here today. I want to thank you for coming along, but please make sure that you go to all the rides, go to all the food, all the really fantastic stuff that all the parents have put together. Enjoy your day. Here will be the hub. This is where the music will be continuing all afternoon. Every 20 minutes or so, a new band coming on. So please use this as your hub or checking point for your kids and let them roam around, have a lot of fun. Thank you again for all your support. Thank you very much to our VIPs. Thank you, children. Beautiful singing. And we'll continue with the band in a few minutes' time. Thank you, and thank you, Mona Vale School. We're 100 years strong with a big future ahead. Thank you.